the shack again. I think hopefully, yeah, you can see it. Sorry, I'm fighting the gimbal a little bit, but anyway, I'm coming out here to the shack. We'll do a quick walk around and I'll show you what's there. The rain has ended to a large degree, and sorry, I keep adjusting it, but anyway, and so inside it's pretty unfinished, and I'm going to have the walls spray foamed and fixed. Right now I've got just that MFJ thing going out through for the coax. Eventually I will modify that, and I'm actually going to put a hole in that center area there between the two windows. I've got I can't remember, the Metalworks guy got one of his boxes coming for the outside, and I'll cut a two inch hole in that siding and feed in from there. So for now, we're just we're eventually gonna, or I'm gonna go in and have this thing spray foamed, so to seal everything up and everything. But I wanted to get the electricity in. I do not know why this thing keeps tilting down. I'm not telling it to do it. Anyway, there's the electrical box. The electrical box has I've got two 220 volt circuits in there, and one or two 15 amp circuits in there. And if we look around, I've got pretty much all the way around, I've got various things going on, various plugs installed. I've got 220 plugs by the walls. If this thing would cooperate, and yeah, finally it decided to do what I asked it to do. So down there is one of the 220s. Let's see, and somehow or another, I know I don't know how to use this thing. It's locked onto or it wanted to lock onto where I'm looking, and try to steady it there. But so the mercury is sitting right here. It's plugged into the 220 plug over there. And anyway, by the way, I just went through a rather large storm, and the building is holding together really well. There's no wet spots or anything like that. And I've got right now, oh yeah, it's going to start raining again. I've got the sun in here. I don't have it hooked up. I was bringing it in to hook to the mercury, but I'm not going to be able to hit the mercury up tonight. It seems like, and this is a complaint of mine, but all of the more expensive radios, or I don't know, not more expensive, but the mid-tier radios like the 7300, which is there, the Kenwood 480 SAT, a number of the other ones that I've got, the 891, the FTDX10, the 101D, all of those radios all have some kind of plug on the back that is not an RCA jack. The amplifiers, all of the amplifiers I've had so far use a jack, an RCA jack. Some amplifiers do have band switching, and you have to support that through some additional pins. But for those of us that don't need that, like you've got a manual amplifier like the 811H, which I used to have, or well, I still do actually, and or the Mercury, it's not required. The Mercury auto senses the band and switches automatically, as do a lot of the other amplifiers that I own. So all it takes is a PTT trigger, which is an RCA jack. Well, just give me a damn RCA PTT jack on the back of my radio. I don't need all this 9-pin, whatever that is on the back. I mean, those things also do data and everything else. I don't need that. Anyway, so I have not been able to get the amplifier connected. I can bring the on and out here, but I've got software to set up right now. I don't even have you see this little monitor that's laying down here. It's kind of it's a Roadcom. It's what I use for portable work, and it works. It works pretty well. And I've got now this keyboard is sitting on it, but underneath here I've got a new IC N305 mini PC, and that's what I'll probably use in the shack. It's 12 volts, so eventually I can push it to 12 volts. And what you're seeing here is this is a butcher block type that I got from Amazon, and then over here are the legs for a standing desk, and I've got two of them, so I'm gonna build kind of an L-shaped. Oh, come on, dude! I'm gonna build an L-shaped desk here, so I can look out these windows. Mainly I want to look out that one. This window back here, I know it's dark, so you can't really see. But this window here looks out on basically a pretty dense forest that's pretty close, or dense set of trees that's pretty close. And it's looking out on the neighbor's yard, whereas that one looks more out towards the pond and the open area all the way to the back of my property. The front one here would give me it looks over at the house, but then it also looks catty corner out over across the way. So that's where I'm at right now. I've got spray foaming to do. I've got all kinds of stuff, but I've started a new job, and so this is a Friday night. It's been pouring rain, so I've been out here a couple of times, but not too terribly much. And so I've got tomorrow, and I'll be able to do some work on this in here tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the butcher blocks built. But I need to talk to the guy about doing the stuff here and the spray foam. But I haven't even been able to call him because I've been on calls at work or been working with people at work, which is, it is what it is. It's what I need to do. So, and it's enjoyable. And that's part of the problem too. It's so enjoyable. You end up getting lost in what you're doing and forget about the time. So I haven't been out here as much as I'd like to get some stuff done. But I found it so far to be really well sealed, like standing in here right now, even though the rain's going on outside and it's nice and cool out. In here, it's pretty stuffy. But I do have a fan over there. So anyway, the HRCC HF net's coming up pretty quick, and I want to get the radio set up and jump on that. Anyway, this is Don N5SKT 73, guys.